Hello all, today we are going to learn about regression analysis. Our first aim is to learn objectives. Our first objective is explain the linear multiple regression model, interpret linear multiple regression computer output, explain multicollinearity, describe the type of multiple regression models. And our regression modeling steps are define problem or request, specify model, collect data, do descriptive data analysis, estimate unknown parameters, evaluate model, use model for prediction. Now the difference between simple versus multiple. Beta represent the unit change in y per unit change in x. In multiple, beta represent the unit change in y per unit change in xi. In simple, does not take into another account any other variable besides single independent variable. Where multiple takes account the effect of other beta I. Here are our assumptions. Linearity. The y variable is linearly related to the value of the x variable. Independence of error. The error is independent for each value of x. Homoscedasticity. The variation around the line of regression be constant for all value of x. Normality. The value of y be normally distributed at each value of x. Here are our goals. Develop a statistical model that can predict the value of dependent variable based upon the values of independent variables. And now we learn about what is simple regression. A statistical model that utilizes one quantitative independent variable x to predict the quantitative dependent variable y. And now what is multiple regression? A statistical model that utilizes two or more quantitative and qualitative explanatory variables to predict a quantitative dependent variable y. This is the diagram of multiple regression model. Now hypothesis. And first HS0, beta 1 is equal to beta 2 is equal to beta 3. They are up to beta p. They are equal to 0. At H1, at least one regression coefficient is not equal to 0. Now hypothesis alternate form. H0 beta is equal to 0 and H1 beta I is not is equal to 0. Types of models: positive linear relationship, negative linear relationship, no relationship between x and y, positive curvilinear relationship, U-shaped curvilinear, negative curvilinear relationship. This is the chart of multiple regression model. Multiple regression model is divided into linear and non-linear. Now linear is further divided into linear, dummy variable, interaction. Non-linear is further divided into 5 categories: polynomial, square root, log, reciprocal, exponential. Multiple regression equation. There's an image of somebody thinking this is too complicated. You have got to be kidding. Computer is saying you have got to be kidding. The computer is trying to communicate with the person and saying that it is not so much that difficult that you think it is. Multiple regression model, we are going to study about linear first. Linear model, relationship between one dependent and two or more independent variable is a linear function. This is the equation of linear function y is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 and this is going up to beta p xp, and this is E's random error. This beta 0 represent population y-intercepts, and these all are showing population slopes. Y is showing dependent variable, x is showing independent variables. Method of least squares. The straight line that best fits the data. Determine the straight line for which the difference between the actual value and the value that will be predictive from the fitted line of regression are as small as possible. Measures of variation. Explain the variation unexplained variation, total sum of squares. Coefficient of multiple determination. When null hypothesis is rejected, a relationship between y and the x variable exists. Strength measured by R square. Coefficient of multiple determination. R square. This is like y values 1, 2, 3 up to p. The proportion of y that is explained by the set of explanatory variables selected. Standard error of the estimate SYX. This is denoted by standard error of the estimate. And what is standard error of estimate? The measure of variability around the line of regression. Confidence interval estimate. True mean, individual, interval bands. This graph shows interval bands. The upper prediction limit, upper confidence limit, the green line. The above red line is upper confidence limit, above green line is upper prediction limit, and as lower confidence limit and lower prediction limit. Multiple regression equation. This is the multiple regression equation where beta is equal to y-intercept and b1 is equal to slope of y with variable x1 holding the variables x2, x3 up to xp effect constant. Beta p is equal to slope of y with variable xp holding all other variables effect constant. Now computer image is showing by who is in charge, asking the person who is in charge. Mini case. Develop a model for estimating heating oil used for single family home in the month of January based on average temperature and amount of inches. This is a case as the example we are considering. And what preliminary conclusion can homeowners draw from the data? These are the questions that we are asking. What could a homeowner expect heating oil consumption to be if the outside temperature is 15 degrees Fahrenheit when the attic insulation is 10 inches thick? Multiple regression equation. This is the data that we are going to use. It is showing parameters, estimate, error, statics, p-value. Continue on. This is the total sum equation that we finally got, where x1 is temperature in degree Fahrenheit, x2 is attic insulation. Thus, so the conclusion is for a home with 0 inches of attic insulation and an outside temperature of 0 degree Fahrenheit, 562.15 gallons of heating oil would be consumed. Extrapolation. By using a graph, they are showing some data. As you can see, the region between the box, inside the box, the region inside the box, these dots, they were showing interpolation, and the region outside these are extrapolation. This is the equation. Continuing the equation, these are such examples. Now coefficient of multiple determination. Proportion of variation in y explained by all x variable taken together. This is the formula for calculating R square is equal to explained variation upon total variation is equal to SSR upon SST. Never decrease when new x variable is added to model. Only y value determine SST. Disadvantage when comparing models. coefficient of multiple determination adjusted. Proportion of variation in y explained by all x variables taken together. Reflects sample size, number of independent variables smaller than r square used to compare models. Coefficient of multiple determination r square, the proportion of y that is explained by the set of independent variables selected adjusted for the number of independent variables and the sample size. Now moving forward, we have coefficient of multiple determination. Once again, these are example for it. As you can see, r square is equal to 0.9599. 95.99% of variation in heating oil consumption can be explained by the model adjusted for number of independent variable and sample size. So this is the outcome. Coefficient of partial determination. Proportion of x variation in y explained by variable xp holding all other constant. Must estimate separate models denoted r square in two x variable cases. Coefficient of partial determination of x1 with y holding x2 constant, useful in selecting x variables. Coefficient of partial determination r square y. The coefficient of partial variation of variable y with x1 holding constant. Defects of variable x2, x3, x4 up to xp. Coefficient of partial determination continues. R square is equal to 0.9561. For a fixed amount of insulation, 95.61% of variation in heating oil can be explained by the variation in average atmospheric temperature. Coefficient of partial determination continues. These are some examples. So we are going to skip this. You can check the PPT further on after the testing overall significance. Show if there is a linear relation between all x variable together and y. Second point uses p-value. Hypotheses are h at 0, b1, b2, 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 b3 up to b3 is equal to 0. Non-linear relationship h1, at least one coefficient is not 0, at least one variable affects y, x variable. Testing model portions. Examine the contribution of set of x variable to the relation with y. Null hypothesis. Variable set do not improve significantly. The model where all other variables are included. Must estimate separate model used in selecting x variables. Diagnostic checking. H0 retain or reject. If reject, p-values less than and equal to 0.05. R square, correlation matrix, partial correlation matrix, multicollinearity. What is multicollinearity? High correlation between x variables, coefficient measure combined effect, lead to unstable coefficient depending on x variable model. Always exist matter of degree. Examples using both total number of rooms and number of bedroom as explanatory variable in same model. How to detect multicollinearity. Examine correlation matrix. Correlation between pair of x variable are more than with y variables. And few remedies. Obtain new sample data. Eliminate one correlated x variable. Evaluation multiple regression model steps. Steps are, first steps is examine variation measures, do residual analysis, test parameter significance, overall model, portion of model, individual coefficient, test for multicollinearity. Now in multiple regression model, we are going to look for dummy variable. Dummy variable regression model involves categorical x variable with two levels. For example, female, male, employed, not employed, etc. Dummy variable regression model involve categorical x variable with two. Example, female, male, employed, not employed, variable level coded 0 and 1. Assumes only intercept is different, slopes are constant across categories. Dummy variable model relationship, this is shown by a graph. Beta 0 represent male, beta 0 plus beta represent female. Same slopes p1, and they both have same slopes b1, which is p1. As part of diagnosis checking, incorporate outliner and influence measure. Permits use of qualitative data. Examples: seasonal, class, trending, location, gender. 0-1 coding, nominative data. Now we are look on interaction regression model. Hypothesis interaction between pair of x variable response to one x variable varies at different level of another x variable. Contains two-way across product term. Y is equal to, this is the equation, can be combined with other model, example dummy variable models. Effect of interaction. Given yi is equal to beta 0, beta 1 up to beta ei, without interaction term efficient of x1 on y is measured by beta 1. With interaction term effect of x1 on y is measured by beta 1 plus beta 3 plus x2. Effect increases, x2 increases. This is interaction example, and this is equation y is equal to 1 plus 2x1 plus 3x2 plus 4x1 x2. For value of x1 0, this comes out 1 plus 2x1. For value of x2 is 1, this comes out 4 plus 6x1. Effect: slope of x1 y does not depend on x2 value. The slope of y does not depend on x2 value. Multiple regression model. Now we're going to into non-linear section, where we are going to learn about exponential, reciprocal, log, square root, polynomial. Inherently linear models. Non-linear model that can be expressed in linear form can be extended by least square linear form. Require data transformation. Curvilinear model relations. These are depicted by a graph in which you can see there are different types of curves. Logarithmic transformation. This is the equation for logarithmic transformation. You can see the graph, it represents log function graph. The yellow one is for beta 1 is greater than 0, and the blue one is for beta 1 is less than 0. This is square root transformation equation, and the graph depicts the square root graph. As you all know, square root graph in your 12th class, you had learned this graph in 12th. The yellow line represent beta 1. If beta 1 is greater than 0, then there is the yellow graph. If beta 1 is less than 0, then the blue line represents. Reciprocal transformation. This is a reciprocal graph, and the blue line represent if beta 1 is less than 0, and yellow line represent if beta 1 is greater than 0. This is exponential transformation graph, and this is exponential transformation equation, and this graph represent exponential graph. You all are familiar with it. And this line, yellow one, is represented when beta 1 is greater than 0, and blue one is represented when beta 1 is less than 0. So what is overview? The first point is explain the linear multiple regression model, interpreted linear multiple regression computer output, explain multicollinearity, describe the type of multiple regression model, and this is the source of elaborate slides. You can go through these books. These are the source and regression analysis. So here we come to an end of presentation. If you have any question, then just contact me through any of the modes that you use. Any type of question. This is the end. Thank you all.